He had dreams. He said he had a dream to make cream that failed.
Right,
He went
right.
to jail at the age of 15, a young buck who never had much, trying to get a clutch on things he could not touch. And so it's like everybody wants something that they can't get. Everybody. And on blacks, our predicaments, most of us, we definitely can't get it. Whereas whites, they get to grab almost anything they see because they got the financial backing. So we just speaking about our struggle. If our struggle sound violent, if our struggle sound that it's gangsterism, or if it sound like we saying the wrong messages or whatever, man, we can't help that. That's our struggle. We trying to get out of this, man.
Right. Get that brother the mic. Get that brother the mic.
You can't be putting. It's like, yo, we gotta. It's time. It's like you can't learn that in school. You know what I'm saying? And it's like what we putting on wax is like training for the black youth because y'all an endangered species now. You know what I'm saying? They either locking you up or killing you. And on top of that, they got you killing yourself. It's time to wake up, you know what I'm saying? And by us coming out and putting this stuff on wax and revealing it enough so you can see it, we want to put it, we going to teach you how and which way to get it instead of doing it the way you're getting it. Because in the ghetto right now, those brothers out there that's doing their thing, making their little money, doing whatever they can to get over, they think they living. That's their job. That's their everyday job, and they dedicated to their job. You can't come there and show them a better way than what they're doing right now because they convinced that's the way that they should go. And I don't knock nobody for eating, man. If you gotta eat, eat. I don't knock nobody.
It all goes back, Park, you know. It goes all back to, you know, how we deal with our rhymes, you know, as far as the situation. See, rap to us, man, it's like art, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be talented. You gotta know what you want, and you gotta make people see the things that you went through in life, so they could take it. Well, yo, all right, you know, my man, you know what I'm saying? He went through the same struggle as I went through. And we talk about that in each one of the songs. So our songs attack emotions. You know what I'm saying? You got a minute where we'll be on some party, and then you got a minute where, yo, things is kind of like slow right now.
Right.
You got to just chill and just take it day by day, because everything is a struggle, man. It took us a struggle to get here, to be right here, right now. And we always respect our fans and, you know, the media. They going to talk, but I'm not expecting everybody to like us.
Right,
You know, only just people that been from where we been.
Right,
Came from where we came from. They can see what we talking about, and now you got a few brothers. We coming in as a clan also, family, you know. So it only sometimes you can talk to one person, but not get thrown. But if everybody talks on, you know, you liable to make a change or something.
Yeah.
Like if you check out some of our songs, like we got the song "Can It Be So Simple," that's featuring on Raekwon the Chef and the Ghostface Killer. And that song, it starts off, it's raining outside. You know what I'm saying? We out there, we under the building making our money. You know what I'm saying? That's where we usually be at. And they come along, you know what I'm saying? They come along and they start telling you know how it was in the old days and how they wish they could have it right now. So it's like they expressing their dreams, and it's a rainy day. And this is something that everybody probably go through one form or fashion. Like, you know, you sit there, you think about things you want. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's raining, it's gloomy. You know, you start going through your emotional stage. So we trying to like, you know, teach them, you know, like everything is real. And at the same time on the album, we got straight up and down hip hop, because we can't forget that, like he said, rap is an art. They say a picture could say 1,000 words, but we got words that give you 1,000 pictures. You know what I'm saying? And so when we start coming with sometimes you're gonna hear something on the album that's gonna sound crazy, bug, like bring the ruckus. You know what I'm saying? That's straight up and down war. We can't forget, we coming in peace. Wu-Tang Clan comes in peace, but we prepare for the war.
It's just like an army. You got your thinking, right? That's the max in the back. And you got your chunks in the front, the warriors. You gotta have your warriors and your thinkers to organize the warriors.
Well, all right.
It's like dealing with power, man. You gotta have security, ready for anything, all type of actions.
You talked about struggles. Was it a real struggle to get your music out there? I mean, in other words, you guys...
We went state to state, man, taking cars.
Well, out of our own pocket, we just drove around, man, different states, going to radio stations who never heard of us, never knew us, didn't want to let us open the door.
Ron Jenkins made it easy because some of these places they had already been. So when they gave them the record, they played it on the strength of them.
Yeah, we had a little juice. We had a little juice. But it was a struggle, man. You know, I know y'all remember we was getting $250 a show for 8 of us. 250.
How does that split? I don't even
That's
know.
what I'm saying. And then the management want 20%. So we had bad times, man. But yo, I'm saying you gotta take the good with the bad, man. Every time it's like in martial arts they got this thing called pugilism, right? And it makes your skin like iron, but you gotta keep hitting it and putting force on it. It's the same thing with this hip hop thing with us. So I'm saying we kept getting hit with force and kept being struck in with many blows, and now we starting to build up solid, and our hip hop skin, our outer flesh is becoming like iron. And so when we come into the industry now, we're not coming only as new artists. We coming as an entire new industry.
Right.
I'm saying, and the brothers who we trying to affiliate with is the brothers who we knew that came up from the same generation we came from. You got brothers now inside record companies that's like our exact same age, they A&Rs now. You know, and brothers with the right ears, you know what I'm saying? So I think that we're going to go into a revelation and a revolution, a change inside the business. I'm saying, now radio, they got their own little thing they going to do.
Right.
But eventually, man, everything's going to have to give in, man, because for this sound, man, this sound is not only a black sound no more, it's a universal sound. Onyx proved that when they went and did the song with Biohazard and all that. They proved that this is a universal sound. And so they're going to have to give in sooner or later. And I'm telling y'all, radio program directors, man, I'm saying give true hip-hop a fair chance and stop getting on that you know what I'm saying?
Are these members here right now, are they all the original members of the group? I mean, everybody that's here is who you originally started with, or some leave, some come, some go?
Yeah, all right, it's like all of us see, we can't see, like, Wu-Tang Clan ain't just a group, like a rap group. I mean, that's one thing that I want to, people, make confused. Like, we always been together. I mean, maybe on one song you may have 8 brothers getting busy. On the next song, it's like brothers, we got like 50 brothers that's still waiting.
Right.
I'm saying that's our brothers. That's been down since day one. It's just that, you can't be exploiting everybody at the same time.
Right.
And so, we chose the top, you can say that, not gonna say the best, but the ones that was best qualified at the time. It became them, we represented.
The ones that had that $100 for that studio job.
Yeah,
boy.
matter of fact, that's how it was. Everybody had tipping $100 for that studio session. Some people didn't even pay. I think you owe me $50. But anyway, so we got mad other brothers that's part of this that y'all gonna be seeing throughout the future, man. And like I said, we making a whole new industry, man. One we gonna kill them.
All right. Who influenced you the most?
Who influenced us? Him, right?
Huh?
Genius influenced most of us, man. I mean, we grew up in the times like 86, 87 when it was rough. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Everything was live. Hip hop was live, you know what I'm saying? So, but most of our influences, for me personally, if I can speak for myself and not everybody else, came from the Genius. He taught me how to he taught me the science, man.
So you weren't influenced by other
Nah,
rappers?
we always influence each other. Like one day he may come with something that's so poisonous. You know what I'm saying? And it's knocking everything we ever heard out in our lives. And we just go home and we focus off of that.
Right.
The next day I'm coming with the poison and he gotta go home. So we
Right.
constantly, that's how come we got this new video called chess boxing.
Mm-hmm.
And the chess boxing, the theme of the video is based on me and the Genius. So we considered, we the oldest, I guess, whatever.
The elders.
You know what I'm saying? We the elders of the clan. But me and the Genius, we sitting down and we playing a game of chess. And the pieces that we're using is the other clan members. And so we actually going to war with each other. And it's just a game of chess, it's practice. You know what I'm saying? You gotta always practice for war. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you keep that sport sharp. So we got 3 against 3 battling in a game of chess, and it was like we do that for real every day. One, like about 2 weeks ago, him, Raekwon and Method Man couldn't stop going at it. We be driving in the van playing tapes with beats on it.
And
I killed you, man.
Like, yo, your joint's watered down.
They start battling.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Bring it, money, and then it's on from there.
Yeah. I wanted to say, Method Man, you got a lot of criticism for that, for the smoking on the video and
Yo, let me tell you
and
like
all
this.
that.
Let me tell you like this, right? I ain't telling nobody to do it. Because I do it. I've been doing this since I was like 11 years old, man. You know what I'm saying? I could blame that on my parents or whatever. I could blame that on my parents, whatever. My mom's left a little roach with the lipstick on the end of it in the ashtray, and I happened to get my fingers on it. You know what I'm saying? But that's my fault. I ain't going out there telling nobody to smoke it. If you smoke it, keep smoking it. Because it's yours. If you want to do that, that's your choice. It's my choice to do it. But I ain't going to these schools passing out weed to peoples and all that. I want to know what's being said, really. What's being said? Tell me what's being said, and I'll answer that right now. It ain't method. Yeah, it could mean weed. Yeah, it do mean weed. That was the original thing on it. But if you really look up method in the dictionary, it's like method can mean a lot of things.
Many ways.
Many actions, and that's how I am. I got many different styles to my style. They say I got the 36 styles of death. You know what I'm saying? I go style to style with any MC out there. Any MC, and come with a different one every time. That's my method. Now, I want to know about this smoking thing, though. Tell me what...
Well, there was a lot of criticism about, you smoking on the video, was saying that, that was unnecessary, that what
Well,
you did.
for all y'all out there, those were cigars I was puffing. That was symbolizing something that's dear to me. My White Owl blunt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I smoked a little real something, but they didn't get it close up. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't no close up on it.
Oh, get some of this.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, true. Also, on the marijuana situation, man. Like like I guess that's the drug of our age. I mean, we children of what they had what's Woodstock and all that, right?
Right.
I mean, we children of those parents. You know what I'm saying? So all we could do is reflect what we was taught. I'm saying I definitely don't agree with you know what I'm saying, people getting high and all that, whatever, man. Stay off the drugs, but we can't deny that it exists within our generation. In fact, weed is like cigarettes now. If you check around, you see marijuana is getting smoked like cigarettes now. So, and we ain't making all the money off it, but it's just something it's a bigger game than what we could explain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd rather smoke some weed than some crack.
Yo, I was the 70s, baby. My mom's had a bald head and an earring in her nose and all that, man. Word up. And the platform shoes.
She went Gandhi style. Okay.
Can the radio stations force, let's say, not necessarily Wu-Tang Clan, but can the radio stations force a rap group to change their style? In other words, because they're not playing, the explicit lyrics thing now.
Right.
That's
Let me tell you something.
So
See, the radios, man, dealing with radios, man, it's like dealing with politics, man, with this rap game, man. Cause yo, if you too nasty, somebody gonna try to make you not be so nasty. You know what I'm saying? Cause when you too nasty, that means you speak a lot. That's the truth that a lot of people want to hear. Everybody ain't been through it, so some people don't want to hear it.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So therefore, you got the big people in the back who be like, yo, we don't want to hear that no more. You know what I'm saying? We ain't been through that, so we don't want to hear that. Keep that out there. See, that's what they trying to do. They trying to hide the realness.
And you
know
gotta
what I'm saying?
you gotta keep in mind that the program directors of a lot of these stations, okay, they be the age group of a program. I'm saying the basic age group of the program directors, I'm quite sure, is not in our age group area.
Mm-hmm.
And so our sound is definitely not the sound that they grew on. They didn't grow with this. They grew up on they probably grew up off of Sly, Family Stone, Motown, and maybe even the Parliament thing or whatever. But we coming from the hip hop essence. And so right now you may have these program directors and these radio stations doing their controlling thing, but in a few years later they're gonna have to lose their jobs. And when they lose their jobs, we're not gonna support them. And then the new people who come up, this is gonna be from our generation. And so it's gonna be another cycle again. Whereas right now they're gonna calm it down. They're gonna have more De La Souls. I say we love them too anyway. But more and more of those kind of brothers probably get more Arrested Development. They probably get more play. You know what I'm saying? But then it's gonna go back around. Whereas another hardcore group gonna come back out again. It's gonna smash all the whack stuff. It's gonna start being hardcore season again. Cause they play us like seasons, man. Yeah.
It ain't hardcore, though. It's real.
It's real, right? I mean, they call it hardcore, still I say. You know what I mean? It's like when at first Hammer was king, right?
Right.
I think I give his squad a lot of props when they came out with their little dirtiness and all that. Everybody became hard, and then the hardcore stuff was all over the radio. And now that Snoop is the most popular rapper out right now, I guess. Now that he came with this album, they saying he's talking too much about girls. He's doing this. He's saying oh and all that. Now they want to ban it. You know what I'm saying? And then brothers like us who's coming up with our style, and we ain't even based on none of their styles. But they still gotta find you. They gotta find identities for you. You either hardcore, or you not hardcore. And so that's gonna cause a lot of brothers who ain't even thinking like that to get penalized.
So does the public influence the radio, or does the radio influence the public, or is it combination of
I think
both.
it's bigger than both of them.
Nah,
I think
yeah, it's bigger than both of them.
somebody that's there that
They influence each other.
that has so much control over these people,
Right.
got the noose so tight around their necks that whatever he say go, man. Somebody's playing
See the-
a real messiah up there, man.
See, the radio influenced the public by putting things on the air.
Right.
And they work hand in hand with the politicians that's trying to ban this.
Right.
And also the public, they influence the radio because when you look at it, like our song was underground. It wasn't even on the radio too much. It was underground, but the radio got the strong air of what was taking place within the street and then caught the buzz, and then they wanted to start playing it. So they got influenced by the public. But when you look at it, the whole thing about trying to ban the gangster rap thing is just a way of covering up for them trying to destroy the most purest form of this art form because it's the realness. You know what I'm saying? When you look at people like Tupac, Thug Life, you know what I'm saying? That's the life he lived. He's telling his story.
Can't take that away.
You know what
from
I'm
him.
saying? He's telling his life story, man. That's the thing he went through. You know what I'm saying? When you look at people like Snoop Dogg, maybe that's the cycles he went through in his life.
Locked up and all that.
You know what I'm saying?
What can y'all think
How you
of that?
gonna knock that? So and all they trying to do is keep you from writing history of what you've been through,
Right.
man. And if you don't know where you coming from, then you don't know where you going.
Right.
Let me
You know
ask
what I'm
a
saying?
question.
Sure.
All right. If you was rapping, right, rhyming or whatever, how would you present yourself though?
I would just try to be myself and be real. That's
You
what
try to
it's
be
all
yourself
about.
and be real. So that's
listen to
all.
what you
That's
said.
all what
That's all
he.
they do.
That's all what we trying to do. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to come in and be somebody else we're not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of people in the same boat that we in, man. I wish they could be right here, man.
And we saying the same thing that they said in the 60s, like Marvin Gaye. Come on, what's going on? Brother, there's too many of you dying. We just saying it a different way.
Right.
But it's real.
But they
And you-
gotta-
and you
they
do
gotta
got-
label it.
Yo, and you do got some brothers out there that's on some garbage. You know what I'm saying? You know who they are. Like we just came back from Texas, and I seen some cassettes in the store. They had names like, okay, you know Snoop Dogg is the man, right? They had all other kind of dogs now. You know what I'm saying? like 5 other dogs, and they got their records in the store. So you know, I mean, you got brothers who gonna copy, be phony, and imitate, and those are the ones who's really causing a lot of poison. You know what I'm saying, inside the air. But man, the brothers who's real, man, I think the radio should stop fronting on us and give real hip hop a fair chance, man. Get off of that, because man, listen, you gonna pay for your crimes. You know what I'm saying?
When did you realize that you made it? You're here. You're there.
We ain't make it yet.
You feel like you didn't make it yet? Even though you sold as many records as you have, you don't feel like.
We ain't
I
make
feel
it
like
yet.
I feel like we achieved the goal to let them know that we true to this. I respect that.
We
though,
striving though.
But really though, it's all types of justices for this right here. You know what I'm saying? You could get a penalty for being too explicit or too real, and you could get a D for, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you could get a reward for doing good in it.
See, it's like this. We were victims of war that take place within this industry. You know what I'm saying? We were wounded and we came out healed, man, because we've been through the situation before, dealing with the labels and having record deals and, you know, and being treated, you know, in a wrongly fashion. So we came out, man, and now we are more careful and more aware. See, we are aware of more things now, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we freed ourselves from some negative ciphers within the industry. Now we dealing with positive ciphers, man. And we trying to make everything known on a proper level, man, where we could all succeed from this.
Wow.
You did a show last night. Was it last night or Hot Night? Or?
Yeah. 2 nights ago, was that? Yeah. Hot Night Palladium. Yeah, that was on 14th.
Who was at that? That was LL and
Everybody, LL, Naughty, Mary J, SWV,
Lords of the Underground.
Lords of the Underground, Dodge Effects, Onyx,
Smash.
That was a good
K7.
together. That was a lovely
Hip-hop
get
smash
together.
of the year, kid.
Hold up. That was a lovely
that was
get together.
that was good, man. I'm saying that Hot 97, we gotta give them a lot of respect, and a lot of props. They support hip hop this year. Whether it's a game or
Flex,
not, they
flex.
doing the
They
best
doing
job.
enough.
yeah.
You got stations like BLS, who's a black-owned station. They the first ones who started saying they gonna ban it.
Right.
That's a black-owned station. This is black music. They should stand behind us. See, everybody always wanna break up and separate. You know what I'm saying that's how you get confusion. Everybody wanna separate instead of some of these blacks coming together with the others and working together to come to a better solution than just trying to total control it. You know what I'm saying? We have a better chance like that.
And it's like, and I ain't gonna say no names,
But it's like some of these DJs that been in the business for a long, long time, they stuck on one type of music and they so high on themselves, they don't even know what they public saying about him on some, man, he always playing that blah, 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 why don't he throw on this? And he's stuck in his groove so much that he ain't even realizing that what he missing. Because somebody really missing out on something. He playing himself, and in a minute, we ain't going to be trying to smell him because he going to be coming to lick that boom shoot.
Uh-oh.
Peanut butter.
It's gonna be on.
All right. Wu-Tang Clan.
Wu-Tang Clan coming at you.
I want to thank you guys for coming on. Really appreciate it.
I want to say one more thing. Remember, enter the Wu-Tang 36 Chambers record store near you, man. It's a good education thing for you, and it's a good revival party hip-hop. It's what you've been looking for. Check it out, all right? We got clean versions coming out for kids.
Stage fright, hey bang.
Learn them lyrics, boy. Lyrics is razor sharp.
Say no to drugs.
Yeah.
Hey.